Chapter 1. The Unstoppable Force. The 2026 World Cup has created something the football world hasn't seen in years. A team so dominant, so organized, so relentless, that every opponent has looked powerless. Spain hasn't simply beaten teams, they've dismantled them. They overwhelmed France, controlled Belgium, outplayed Portugal, and turned every knockout match into a tactical masterclass. Every football fan is asking the same question: who can actually stop Spain? The answer might surprise some people, but not those who understand football at the highest level. Argentina. Not because Argentina has been lucky, not because they have Lionel Messi, but because Argentina possesses the one style of football capable of breaking Spain's greatest weapon. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why Argentina could be the only team capable of defeating the most complete side in this World Cup. But first, you have to understand why Spain has looked almost unbeatable. Chapter 2. Spain's greatest weapon. Spain's magic doesn't begin when they have the ball. It begins the moment they lose it. Within seconds, every player explodes toward the opponent. Passing lanes disappear. Space vanishes. The player in possession suddenly feels trapped from every direction. Most teams panic. One rushed pass, one poor touch, one desperate clearance. That's all Spain needs. They recover possession high up the field, attack immediately, and before the defense can recover, the ball is already in the back of the net. It's not just pressing, it's synchronized hunting. Every player knows exactly where to move, exactly when to attack, and exactly how to suffocate the opponent. Against most nations, this system feels almost impossible to escape. But that's where Argentina changes everything. Chapter 3. Why Argentina is different. Spain's entire system depends on one simple assumption: that eventually, you'll panic. The pressure builds. The crowd gets louder. Your defender rushes a pass. Midfielder loses control. And Spain punishes you. But Argentina doesn't play with fear. This team has spent years learning how to survive under pressure. In fact, pressure often makes them even calmer. That's why Spain's biggest strength may become its greatest problem. Because you can't force mistakes from players who refuse to panic. Chapter 4. The Midfield Battle. Everything begins in midfield. Enzo Fernández, Alexis Mac Allister, Rodrigo De Paul. Three players with completely different personalities, but one shared quality: composure. When Spain closes every passing lane, Argentina doesn't force the ball forward. Instead, they invite the pressure. One short pass, another, quick turn, simple movement into space. Suddenly, 5 Spanish players have committed forward, and with one perfectly timed pass, Argentina escapes the press completely. That's when the game changes. Because every aggressive press leaves something behind: space. And Argentina knows exactly how to attack it. Chapter 5. Experience beats excitement. Spain's squad is filled with fearless young stars. Lamine Yamal, Williams. Players capable of changing a match in a single moment. Their speed, their confidence, their unpredictability. Extraordinary. But knockout football isn't only about talent. It's also about surviving battles. Argentina has defenders who don't allow games to stay comfortable. Cristian Romero, Lisandro Martínez. These aren't defenders who admire beautiful football. They disrupt it. Every challenge becomes physical. Every duel becomes personal. Every loose ball becomes a fight. Argentina knows that if Spain can't play with rhythm, they become far less dangerous. Sometimes the best way to stop beautiful football is to make the match ugly. Chapter 6. Spain's hidden weakness. Now we arrive at the tactical detail that could decide the entire final. Spain's defensive line. To make their pressing system work, Spain pushes almost everyone forward. Their defenders play incredibly high up the pitch. It keeps opponents trapped. It compresses the field. It allows Spain to dominate possession. But it also creates enormous space behind them. A risk they're willing to take because very few teams can escape the press. Argentina can. And once they do, that empty space suddenly becomes the most dangerous area on the field. Chapter 7. The Man Waiting. There's one player who understands space better than anyone who has ever played football: Lionel Messi. At this stage of his career, Messi doesn't spend 90 minutes sprinting. He observes, studies, waits. While everyone else is chasing the ball, Messi is already thinking 2 or 3 passes ahead. The moment Argentina breaks Spain's first line of pressure, Messi appears exactly where defenders don't want him. Between the lines, with time, vision. And that's when panic changes sides. Chapter 8. One pass can change everything. Against most players, giving them a little space isn't the end of the world. Against Messi, 1 meter is enough. One touch, one glance, one perfectly weighted pass. Suddenly, Spain's center-backs are forced to step forward. The defensive line loses its shape, and Lautaro Martínez attacks the space behind them. That's the danger. Spain's system is built on perfect positioning. Messi's genius is built on destroying perfect positioning. One moment of brilliance can erase 90 minutes of tactical perfection. That's why Argentina remains so dangerous until the very last whistle. Chapter 9. The Clash of Styles. This final isn't just Spain against Argentina, it's two football philosophies colliding. Spain believes in control. Argentina believes in resilience. Spain wants rhythm. Argentina thrives in chaos. Spain trusts the system. Argentina trusts experience. And when you combine a fearless midfield, battle-hardened defenders, and the greatest football mind of his generation, you create the one opponent capable of making Spain uncomfortable. Every machine has a weakness. The challenge is finding it before it's too late. Chapter 10. The World Cup will decide. Spain has amazed the football world throughout this tournament. They deserve every bit of praise they've received. World Cup finals are different. They aren't always won by the team that plays the most beautiful football. Sometimes they're won by the team that stays calm when everything is on the line. Can Spain complete one of the greatest World Cup campaigns in modern history? Or will Argentina once again prove why champions know how to rise when the pressure is greatest? Very soon, the world will have its answer. And if this final delivers everything these two incredible teams are capable of, it could become one of the greatest World Cup finals we've ever witnessed. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, because the next football story is going to be even bigger.